strong.
If we're on Twitch and YouTube.
Mm. Coffee. Tim, thank you for all you do.
Yeah.
Get frustrated and
It's okay. It's okay that you got frustrated. That was
kind of all I
frustrating.
do.
Oh, happy affiliate anniversary.
There we go. We're live on YouTube for a fact.
Oh, we are?
Yep.
Oh, well.
For a fact.
Apparently, whatever I did right one.
You did it. You did it.
I did it right one time. All right, let me get your guys' chat here. Uno second. Make all the posts about being live, because we're live.
You put some damn gloves on. Oh, hello, T. Subscribed for 29 months.
Shit.
How long have we been here? That's wild. Love the set. Hello. Y'all, welcome back.
Today's the 29-month anniversary of being an affiliate.
That's crazy. 29 months.
Hey, we doing it bigger and better this year, baby.
You like the set?
I'm trying. I'm trying.
Yeah, since COVID times. We're just little babies.
Let me get the YouTube up.
Hell yeah. You did so good. That was so fast.
We done did on this.
Do you have to do that thing where you push two buttons at once for the... Wow. Are you nervous?
Yep.
You're going to do great.
Thank you.
Even if it's off a little bit, I think it's still,
Yeah.
The chairs are back. You noticed. Nice find, right? Tim and Adele.
Thank
Shout
you
out.
so much for looking out for
Yeah.
us.
And Tim went and picked him up.
We appreciate that. We wanted to. Well, I won't speak for both of us, but I know I wanted to have it a little bit more open.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know? Because I felt like
I feel comfy, cozy.
Like I realized going through photos, it was just a lot of like, where's KB?
Yeah, me too. I like to hide behind the mic a little bit.
So I was like,
just a touch.
Let's.
And Tim's worked on the layout. If you're watching, look at that.
It's almost lined up. It doesn't look that awkward. I see the camera is off a touch.
And here we are.
Fix that. Okay. That looks good. And then let's do this.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That was the wrong screen to have up on there. I'll tell you that much for free.
Awkward. Okay. Pre-show is a new thing.
Yeah, we've never done that before.
No, not the pre-show. I mean, we're doing new things in the pre-show.
Right.
Timothy.
Timothy Jordan Peterson.
Tim, no. Oh, Tim, I like the setup behind you. It looks really nice. It's like a center shot of Adele's painting, which is amazing. I love it. We did a lot. We worked really hard on the studio, and it looks really good.
We redid so much of the studio that is never going to be shown on camera.
Yeah, but it needed to be done.
Yeah. And it allows for us to have this type of setup. So.
Yeah.
Hey, do I have some OCD kicking in, or that was the wrong button? Is the neon like a touch crooked?
It is a touch crooked.
It is a touch crooked, but I like it.
Okay. We can leave it then.
I also don't want to. I don't feel like fixing it.
Yeah. All right, let's go here.
Okay, let's go here. So we're all contributing a little video that we may have seen through the week for the pre-show.
Yeah.
And this is KB's pick.
Yeah. Now this is all right. So this and for me, when I first heard the story, I was like, "Oh, that's dope." But then when I watched the video, I was like, "Fuck this dude." All right. So here's the thing. There's this dude. He did a MTV Cribs tour of his.
Oh yeah, look at him go.
He doing push-ups in the
He's
video.
in the hallway.
He look at this. Look at this. He is really all right. So he is doing this for clout, right?
Yeah.
And this is people. This is a lick for people. This is people they may need to save up for a second. Yo, we gonna chill here.
Well, look at his setup.
Yeah.
That's a giant unit.
Yeah.
Let me know if you need me to like pause, rewind, anything like that.
And so like the thing about it is for me, I feel like, bro, this is a little lick. People may be trying to save up their money or whatever to get what they need to get out of there. And here you go, sitting up here, putting it on blast, straight snitching, just putting the whole reworking
the
the
jig is
system.
up.
Yeah. Like they knew people that was doing it and they kind of, but they wouldn't bother the people that like didn't blow up the spot.
Sure.
But you sitting up here doing TikToks, doing
replay.
push-ups and moonwalking
Well,
through
yeah,
the hallway.
in the hallway, yeah, and those
diddy
places are
bopping.
usually
It's like,
pretty heavily, like monitored,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Like cameras and such.
That's not the one, Tim. Sorry.
So okay, I was trying to like read along the captions here, because like he has a whole setup.
And then he did his girlfriend super dirty because if you watch when he go in there,
She's taking a nap
Yeah.
on the inflatable sofa here.
He caught her in 4K.
yeah, while he trying to get some TikTok views, they done been since
He's
they,
blowing up the spot.
yeah, he blew up the spot to where now they ain't got the spot. They got booted.
They got booted from
Yep.
here.
Yep. Look at him doing push-ups.
Well, yeah, you got to be a little bit more discreet.
Yeah.
Okay, so this unit has a bathroom. The storage.
Did y'all just see him do the little jig down the hallway? Did y'all just see him do a head? Look,
Like, I'm
no,
wondering
this
if you
motherfucker
like
really
look.
just pissed me off. He
Got
really
her.
just pissed
Dude,
me
Got
they
her the
off.
have
second
they have
time.
like the bookshelf set up. Like they didn't just like in a pinch. Like they.
Y'all not acting. Y'all been here for a while.
Yeah.
This is a while.
And she wakes up.
He
Yeah.
woke her up. She's like, huh?
Damn, leave her
I'm
alone.
filming a TikTok, babe.
Sorry.
I'm filming a TikTok,
Like
babe.
a MTV Cribs.
He just said our goal after this is an RV, and then
Okay.
after that, the goal is a tiny house.
Well, to be clear, like this is is it illegal? I don't know. It's
I'm sure it is.
illegal.
Yeah, it's like a
illegal.
trust. Yeah, like, and you can't just be filming your crimes
Yeah.
like that.
Wait, hold on. What was that? That dude was cooking with an open flame inside of a box.
Yeah,
Bro.
and yeah, this is dangerous.
Dude, you know they started, it was like, they probably started in a tent. That's the reason why he's cooking like
This
that.
video should be called How I Burnt Down a Storage Unit.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
It might end up being that.
All the illegal shit that he just put on camera.
That's what, yeah, like, yeah, you're using their power. You're taking their power. And like, what kind of unit is this? This is huge.
Hey, they storage rental fee is probably a good $600-700.
What is the
You
message
read
here?
This shit. Thanks.
Your support means everything.
My son needs more of my time while he is young. So thanks for giving me that opportunity.
How do we do that?
What's the correlation?
How do we do that? How do we give?
Like that's a kind message. Yeah, yes.
Hey, you know
it's a kind
what?
message, but
Hey,
what's the correlation?
and and this doesn't represent anybody else's views on the happy corner. Y'all know how I get when I have to preface.
Yes. Uh-oh.
But I'm just gonna keep it real, and this is not against, because I am working so hard to like buy a home right now.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
I get it, G. Like this is not a. This
Hey,
is not an
we love
elitist.
and miss broke hacks.
That's coming. This coming back.
Good. Needs to.
But I am like I'm saying this. This dude is a bum. Like this is a person who, and what I mean is that why would you, if he is okay with doing this, because he is okay with filming it and then posting it, and then thinking that like this was gonna be non-consequential. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like that's what I mean by
It ruined it for everyone.
Not
Not the fact that he does not have a home. That's
not it.
That sucks.
It's his thinking.
It's the logic behind it. Yeah, you kind of. It's the showiness. You probably shouldn't have been so dancing down the hallways. Like usually those places have cameras.
I've seen people who are comedians who are road comics who will live in their car, do not advertise it, and still get harassed. They get tickets. They get fines.
Yeah.
And they're not making fucking TikToks about, oh, I live in my car and it's great.
The illegal things that they're doing. I've seen like, hey, this is how I get by. Here's like my little, I've got storage here, da-da-da-da-da. Like stuff like that. But like to be... You could have given tips to people who are doing this in a different way. Is what I'm saying. I guess
like you just blew up the spot for a lot.
For a lot of people.
Like, come on, bro. Like
you probably had neighbors in that unit that are trying to be quiet.
Yeah. Just trying to chill.
Bro,
and now
shut the fuck
or
up.
they're not living in it like that. What is stopping you right now? What is stopping you from spending time with your son?
Hey,
you're in this storage unit. You have all this time to film these TikToks.
Hey, whoever was in next door to him, I hope you whoop his ass. Whoop his ass for 2024.
Not cool. Yes.
we standing 10 toes down on busterism, because why would you sit up there and just put that out on blast? Because then when I saw it go like viral, I saw people being like, oh yeah, like I know people that blah 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 blah, and it's like, yo, sometimes we don't need to always say how we, you know what I'm saying? Like stop telling the man the plan.
right.
Like sit
you're just
down
up and
shut
up front of it. Yeah, we gotta.
Like damn.
Shout out to Ted, subbing 36 months. 3 years. Wow. 3 years, britches.
Ted's a real one.
You're a real one. Ride or die. Thank you for that. I didn't even know we've been doing the Twitch stream for 3 years. I know the push to get the affiliate. That's when I started gaming.
Yeah.
And that's been 29 months.
I think there's a big group of us that really got into streaming during the pandemic.
Yeah.
And we're all going to start hitting 3-year anniversaries here.
Yeah, that's wild. That's wild. So yeah,
creeping on 4.
So I'm sorry. Like
that's wild.
That's wild as hell.
Yeah.
G. Like don't ever give up the lick like that.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Blew up
like
the spot.
You blew up the spot, G. And he thought he was really doing it. Diddy bop down the going. I was like, bro, like, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, quit being so loud about it. Look at my crimes. Look at my crimes. Stop. Shh. I have a little bit of a crime to share.
Okay.
Now, we don't have to watch a video for this one because it's just somebody telling us about it's a scam. It's a roller coaster. I'm going to give you the warning. It is. Did you just try to like choo-choo the joint?
What?
Choo-choo.
Me?
Okay. It says beware of this new scam. All right. Here we go. Just listen.
Off the ultimate scam.
That's an unvaxxed sperm donor.
Oh, I thought she should have said stoner. I was
Yeah.
like,
It did sound like that. TikTok, you have to like censor some specific words, so I might have to like pause too.
got you.
Okay,
Explain.
so
Get your phone a little closer to the mic a little bit. Just
but it's through the
oh, it's through
thing.
the Bluetooth.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Go ahead. Sorry.
Blue-eyed, white, 5'11" or taller, STD-free, no Jewish or African descent, follows a healthy meat-based diet, and they didn't want to do like IVF. Like this was supposed to be a natural insemination.
Okay, so we're understanding what's going on.
Yes.
We need. My friend Elizabeth is looking for an unvaxxed sperm donor. Her requirements are that they're blue-eyed and white, 5'11" or taller, STD-free, no Jewish or African ancestry.
Weird
So you-
specifics, but okay.
Very specific. Follows a healthy meat-eating diet. Like
I'm
That's what
getting
I
a
was
real
looking
picture
for.
of a person.
That's what I was looking
of
for.
a certain type of person that would respond to this.
sure.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Maybe someone who enjoys the Joe Rogan
Obviously,
podcast.
this post caught a lot of people's attention. They want to know more details, and they want to know what the friend looks like. Stella ends up sharing a picture of her friend, and she's
No,
like
she
this
didn't.
super hot, like cute, petite brunette, like really pretty girl, you know? So all these guys are really trying to inseminate her. And then she gives some background details on
Like
her.
she a
So,
horse.
German, Swedish ancestry, 2 body count, and she's been celibate for the past 2.5 years. She's 23 years old, unvaxxed, meat-focused diet, takes supplements. Will have support from her grandmother and her brother, and the insemination must be natural. She also
They must fuck.
They got to
They
fuck.
got-
They got to fuck about
You got a
it.
skeet
So
in her.
they're appealing to a white guy with no African American or Jewish heritage,
Unvaxxed.
unvaxxed, meat diet,
Mm-hmm.
over 5'11",
Mm-hmm.
must love Joe Rogan.
Yes.
I'm seeing a very specific guy.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what's funny? That this type of chick wants a son. She wants to be
Yes.
a
Yes.
what are they called?
It's-
Boy mom.
she wants to be a boy mom. There's gonna be some emotional
So
incest.
bad.
Oh God, boy moms, the emotional incestuous boy moms really fucking creep me out, man. Okay, all right. So you're picking up what they're putting down. It's
Yeah.
very
Yeah.
specific. Okay, all right. Here we go.
Says that the friend does not want a boyfriend or husband. She just wants the insemination, and that the friend also plans on having 3 more kids. So the guy has to be open to inseminating her again in the future. And to whichever guy was to be chosen for this, he needed to have an open schedule so that he could follow along with her ovulation cycle.
And bust on
make
her when
sure
she
can actually
needed.
get pregnant. This was all to be worry-free. She didn't want any money or anything like that. She just wanted this specific type of DNA. The amount of people that were lining up and sending her messages to become this donor, like, there were a ton of them. Look, every blue dot, and you can see every message.
There's a
were
lot.
The people who were in her DMs asking for more information or felt that they were a good candidate for this. Some guy messaged and said that he and his wife have 3 kids already, and because of that, he knows that he would pass the quality control inspection. But yeah, there were just so many people who signed up. And here's the thing, you're probably wondering where the scam is. In order to be a candidate for this, you had to have taken a 23andMe test. So here it
Lies.
is. Like, this
I was like, where is
is
the
the
scale?
scam right here. Like, clearly that was a fake post. She posted her link. The guys clicked the link, bought the test, and said, hey, my DNA is good to go.
She posted her referral code to 23andMe. Every referral that you get on that link is $20. Adele is clapping. I'm watching this. Okay, our producer Sterling sent this to us, or sent this to me, and I'm watching this, and I'm like, where is this going? Because I'm like, the specific must be I'm getting a little heated. Like, I'm like, what the? And then I see it, and I'm like, that's the scam, and I'm like, I'm not mad. That's fucking brilliant.
But I feel like she can just bang one dude and be like, wasn't a scam. I really was looking for that.
Well, is it? Yeah, is it? Does she have to follow through with it to it not be a scam? I mean,
No, this is.
I don't think
genius.
it's that
This is
much
great,
of a scam.
This is a good scam.
I think it's wonderful.
Like, this is a great scam.
This is
And
a
now
scam
I'm
for the
like,
greater good.
and now I'm like, thank you for being so oddly specific with
Yeah.
which type of man you want.
Yeah. They put themselves out there, and then we're so dumb. They actually.
And what are they gonna do? What are they gonna do?
You got to do it. You got to do it. You got to around your mouth and send it in.
You
got
spit in a tube.
Spit in a tube, and then
This is for you, my Aryan goddess.
and then what's even better if that bitch come back and it's not. Like, just think they got a
probably
little
some
bit
dude.
of Congolese in them. Like, it's like 1 point.
0.2.
Who do you hope? Who do you hope the scammer is? Who do you hope
Me?
the person?
I wish I would've thought of that
know,
shit.
I'm so pissed.
No, Lakeisha, I hope you taking them. They not doing no reverse image. I guarantee you the picture is not that.
No, it's absolutely not that woman.
I hope it's a Nigerian dude that's just, oh my God, the reparations. I hope it's somebody that has melanin in their skin, G, because dude, that
Someone
is,
part of the LGBTQ community.
absolutely.
Yep.
Please.
So I wanted to share that. I thought that was a good one.
Nice.
I thought that was a good one.
We tip your hat to you.
Good scam. Good scam.
Yeah. 10 out of 10 scam right there.
That was beautiful. That was my favorite. Listen, I know that when we had talked about it, we're like the video of the week, right?
Yeah.
But I'm like, I got this like a couple weeks ago, and I was holding on to it because it was so good.
Yeah.
Nothing topped that.
Yeah.
For me, I was like, oh, that's beautiful.
Well, I need to pee.
Do that, and
We
then
need a
we'll
pee break.
And then we
we'll
can
do it.
start.
That should.
I don't
be
have
on the
my
show.
little thingy.
On the show?
We don't need it. We're good.
I like doing little claps.
Oh, you got. I think the clapboard's over here.
It is.
So, do your thing, and then you can get it on your way back.
Grab it on the way.
Yeah.
I know. I was like, I specifically got up, grabbed the rest of my stuff, used the bathroom,
Yeah.
and then sat down, and we had like a couple technical difficulties. Oh no,
I'm gonna go ahead and say.
I got unplugged.
Excuse
Thank
me.
you.
It's just the the beginning. Oh. I can't zoom in on that. Oh my goodness.
Wow.
We just got the opposite of banned on Twitch. But I think it's I don't want to call it like a curse, but it's every time we do a new season, we have new ideas. We want to change things up a little bit. You know, not that that's a bad thing, but that comes with a traditionally large set of technical difficulties.
Yes, absolutely, it does.
And it's funny too because there are things we wanted to incorporate this season that we didn't quite get to yet that will probably be added like by episode 2 or 3. So,
Right.
yeah.
Yeah.
Episode 4 will really be in the swing of things. But, no, I'm excited. I love the new set.
I do
think it's
too.
great. I'm going to start utilizing it soon.
Yes.
And yeah, I like it. I like it a lot.
That's like next weekend, huh?
Yeah.
I love that.
We got the
I'm
donut-
excited.
We got the donut next weekend.
We also have the donut next weekend.
Yeah.
It's also someone's birthday next weekend.
I don't know.
Somebody's.
Yeah, that doesn't matter. Friday, we're which is that somebody's birthday actually. We're going to do a fundraiser for the exhibit.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, they do.
I will not be in the area that day.
No,
I'm so sorry.
no,
Yeah.
it's okay.
No, I called off. I mean, I requested it off, but yes.
Yeah. Little throwback to why we smoke. I stopped at your job the other day to get your keys.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
steal your vehicle.
Yeah.
And the second time I came in, I gave you a look because the gentleman before me, you had asked him to pull up his sunglasses
Yeah.
to check his ID, and I felt like he gave a little pushback on it.
I don't even remember it because that happens all day,
Right.
especially if the glasses are transitions.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I don't care.
Oh, his were wraparound. He got out of his pickup truck. He walked in through the exit. I watched all this happen. Because I was like, oh, med patient. He's going in this fancy door and then he's like in line like fucking everybody else.
Huh.
And then I don't know if you saw the interaction with security. But he kept looking at security. He's like, OT? OT?
The fuck?
And she's like, I'm not, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry?
He's like, OT? And then he's like, you're like a cop, right? And this is like overtime for you?
She's not.
She's like, no, I'm just security.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, I'm sorry. I thought.
Yeah. Ask the cop outside.
Yeah. He had very back the blue energy.
Where I work, there's a lot of that. There's a lot of that.
Yeah. I watched all that happen from afar and was like, oh, this is just a regular thing for you.
Yeah. Did you get any pushback from security?
No, she's very nice.
Yeah.
When she found out we were related, she's like, you guys have the same smile. And I was like, oh.
She thinks she thought me and one of my coworkers were sisters. And she's like, I really thought you guys were sisters. And I was like, no, we get that a lot. And she goes, that's what she said. And then I found out that because my coworker's my friend, her big thing is like, she's like, I'm not white. And then I found out from the lady that she didn't think I was white.
Oh.
Yeah.
I've gotten that before.
Which happens to Aimee a lot.
Yeah.
I had a friend from high school come over once and meet Mom, and she's like, I thought your mom was a tiny little Mexican. I was like, interesting.
I bet our brothers don't get that.
No.
Yeah.
I bet they
It's
don't.
because me and Tim have the darker features of the family, and then
Yeah.
Are we ready to get started?
Yeah.
I have a surprise,
you do.
and I hope it works.
It's gonna work.
We'll see. But either way, we'll get this party started in 5.
It's time to laugh, 'cause boredom is just torture. KB and Aimee have just what the doctor ordered. Pull up a chair, it's a happy corner.
Yeah, give it up for motherfucking Timmy Blaze intro.
Can I tell you my favorite part? Me putting in the hell yes and
Yeah.
the we dids and the we do's. And
Yeah, I like the pulling up a chair.
Yeah,
I like
love
that. I
one
like
too.
that gif.
Just a tad late.
I
It
was a
okay.
touch late. I won't even explain why. I was just a tad late. It'll be better next time, I promise.
You did great. I loved it. The first time that he played it for me, I was like, again.
Yeah. Love it. Love it.
Which is good because anytime you work on anything like that, you get to a point where you're like, this is dumb and I'm wasting time on it.
Yeah.
No.
Welcome
Yeah.
to the season 8.
An all new season 2024, baby.
Yeah, baby.
Season in 2024. All right.
The Happy Corner is back.
We're back.
Popping. I know y'all are like, oh, like y'all got the chairs back. Yeah, we got the chairs back. Feeling good.
Yeah. Aren't they cute?
Yeah.
We got a new neon.
Mm-hmm.
It's gorgeous. That was stressful. That came shipped in the mail.
Yeah.
It was one of those things where they don't tell you where it's coming from until you've purchased it.
That's the new scam.
That's the
Yeah.
new scam. And yes, scam is the correct word to use. So I got nervous.
Yeah. And when your receipt has like characters in it that are
I've never seen that before.
You're like, what is
What
that?
letter is this?
That is
It's
a
an upside down 4 with
yeah,
a 7
and
on
2
it.
sticks leaning on another
That's a
eight.
4 and a 7 fucking right. That's a 4 and a 7 69ing. It's wild, yeah. So it came from India, and I was like, okay. And the shipping, I mean, it was moving and grooving, dude.
Yeah.
And it said, hey, it's gonna be here by Wednesday. And I said, it's Monday and it's in Germany,
Yeah.
and it was here the next day.
Dude, our products now have traveled more than we have.
I have never been to any of these places, even the one they stopped in Illinois.
Yeah.
Like, damn.
Peru, la di da.
Ooh, Carol's dream.
Sounds wet.
Have you
Sounds
ever
like a moist area.
have you ever had some shit come from a hood spot and you were like, that's there? Like, it's like,
Well,
That's in Harvey?
isn't our t-shirt place like the place that we would have make our merch? Haven't they been in Chicago this whole time?
yeah, it's in Chicago.
And I'm like, oh,
We
I
could just literally
had no
drive
idea.
up there.
Yeah.
we could've
Why
just-
have I been shipping
could've just
things
picked that
here?
up. I did that one. I ordered
And how come y'all didn't say shit? How come
Yeah,
y'all
you
didn't
didn't
like,
tell
hey,
me.
fam, real quick, y'all right here. Y'all could
You're
just-
super close. I could drop this off on my way home from work if you wanted.
I ordered a very weirdly specific computer part once, and it shipped out of the town we went to high school in. And I literally called them. It's like I can be there in like 10 minutes.
Yeah.
And
Don't
they're
do
like,
it.
we can't have you pick it up. But they were actually really cool. They're like, just pay for it, pay for the shipping. When you get it, email us, and we will refund you the shipping. We
Okay.
just won't charge. And I'm like, well, good, because it took 37 cents in gas to get it over here.
Yeah. what the
Yeah.
Fuck.
Which is
Gee, thanks.
wild.
That
Which
is wild.
Like, I don't understand that, like, when you can't go
Yeah.
and just pick up the shit, because I'd rather do that. And that's also been, like, my thing as of recent, because everybody's like, oh, inflation. So, like, what I've been doing is I've been primarily avoiding the chains and going to, like, local.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm starting to see that, but like we have to continue to support the local
We do.
stores and
There's a new market here in this here city.
Yeah.
Yeah. Some young guy opened a market for foods from different areas. And it's just like a little itty bitty building tucked away. Looks really cute.
Honestly, around here is really smart.
Really smart. Yeah. I need to go check it out. I could probably walk there. It's super close. But yeah, I'm with it. Did you have a good New Year, KB?
Yeah, had a really good New Year. Feeling like really good and positive and
Optimistic?
optimistic.
Yeah.
And, like more assured in myself and understanding like what I want and how I want to achieve it. And so it's been really a lot of, taking of getting used to creating environments where I can replicate a consistent habit,
Yeah.
so that I can do those things. So like, that's what I've been focusing on, primarily. Like once I figured out how to honestly work out without like putting it off, just being like,
Just going to do
just
it.
going and do it.
Mm-hmm.
So that was something that I put in my toolkit, and so that's something I'm like, I need to carry over into like my comedy. Like the time that I put into that, I should do that as well. So like if I do an hour workout 4 times a week, I should do an hour comedy something 4 times a week.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So I've been trying to get myself in that mindset.
I get it.
more.
I want to just say to you and to all the comics who are feeling discouraged about how much they're doing comedy right now, and coming from me, like, who the fuck am I? But don't feel discouraged. The weather is shit, and we
Yeah.
understand that. You don't have to go out in it. It's been cold as balls.
Oh, and for me, it's not even necessarily like doing stand up. It's more of like doing the things that I need to do to make myself more visible.
Mm-hmm.
You
I get
know?
it.
Yeah,
Yep.
it's not necessarily like, oh, I need to go to a stage all the time, because sometimes that's
Not it.
That's not it.
Yeah.
Like, there's a lot of stuff that I want to do. Like,
Mhm.
I've been finishing up this freaking outline for. I'm doing Emily Schaefer's. Her and her friend are hosting a 1-minute film festival.
I love that.
And so I'm doing a film, Are you doing?
Nice.
Are you?
No, but I remember back in the day, someone was doing a 5-minute film festival, and I found that very intriguing.
That is intriguing.
1 minute is even more intriguing, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. You do a lot.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a lot to tell a little
Yeah.
story in a minute.
Yeah. So, and they give you a theme, and I was like, "Oh, does this have to be like comedy?" And she was like, "No, not at all." I was like, "All right, cool." Like, and
So it's open.
yeah.
That's good.
And so doing more stuff like that.
Getting the creative juices
Yeah.
flowing. Yeah. I'm with it.
And just putting myself out there. I can be I can have imposter syndrome, or I can be very like self-conscious of putting myself out there. Because I'm like, oh, what if this sucks? Like everybody's gonna, but it's like, dude, there's so much. Then I look around, I'm like, there's a lot that sucks. And there's a lot that's good, like, but nobody will know if you never
If you don't. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
been trying to have more of that mentality too.
I love that. Yeah. I'm trying to be more positive. I haven't been that successful. I'll be honest. But I am. I'm trying to be a little more positive this year. So many things just get me rattled. Tim knows one of the things that has gotten me rattled lately, and it's now that he lives in a new town, he is like in it. He is a citizen of that town. He's part of the talk of the town. He knows all the hot goss.
I was sending Aimee some hot goss about the town that I'm in now.
Well, yeah, I'm there, a few times a week, so I get it. But he was like, man, there's this chick on
The local talk of the town.
the local talk of the town that's she's like scamming people.
Yeah, like a straight up con artist.
We know
Oh,
how much
really?
you love scammers, Amy.
Yeah, I do. What's the scam?
Oh, there's not just one.
It was posting.
There's many.
Literally about 3 to 5 times a day, saying either like, "Oh, her husband lost his job because his manager's dick, and he got screwed out of his last paycheck, so they need $80 to get a hotel for this, or they need dog food, or hey, my kids aren't gonna really have much of a Christmas." Yeah. And then a few people had like made posts like, "Hey, I this woman posts a lot," and like,
Hey, you know what? And first off, anybody who uses like, "Oh, my kid for Christmas," like, hey,
I have more on that.
Stop trying to use your kids for that, cause like, I don't know, maybe they don't get Christmas this year. Fuck it then. Like, what the fuck?
Well, here's the thing. So
I'm sorry, but like, dog, like, what is you as a parent out there? I can understand when a parent is like really in a situation.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? But not you
Yes.
out here being like, my kids aren't gonna, because the people who really are out there feeling that, their priorities are so different, and their kids understand that their priority is so
Yes.
different that they're not doing that type of goofy shit. Sorry.
well, here's the thing. Here's what I'll
I just
say
hate
about
when
that.
people use kids like
What I'll say about that is that a lot of people in town did come together and make sure her kid had a Christmas. Okay. And so to thank everybody, she posted a picture of like, hey, thank you everyone for providing a Christmas for my child and da-da-da. And like, here's a picture of my kid in front of all the gifts that you guys provided. And her kid didn't even want to be in the picture. So to me, that screams like, Mom, why the fuck are you doing this? And then putting me, I don't want to be on the internet for your scam. That was the vibe I got off of it. There's also shit about kids. I agree that you should not do that. And there's a bit of a questionable thing because you can go to those pages like that, and go into the search bar and just search someone's name and see all the stuff that they've posted or interacted with. So that's what I did because I was bored. And
Aimee get petty, boy.
well, I just want to see.
Yeah, no.
And I will say it was because the name sounded really familiar to me. So I was like, I don't know if I've interacted with this person before, so I want to see.
Yeah.
Well, when you could pull up all the like history of the posts and see them all in a row, liars forget their lies
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
constantly.
Yeah.
And when there's a billion posts a day about random other shit, you're not paying attention to who's posting what,
Yeah.
unless you're consistently helping somebody. But this woman has both had a kid and this kid has died and not been dead.
Wait.
So it was like she had a post about, hey, I want to put some stockings together for Christmas for kids with autism, because in honor of my son who was autistic, who passed away. Okay, so that's one post.
Okay.
And then there's another post later that's like, he would have loved that. Here's a picture of him. And it's a picture of him off of the Ring doorbell. It's like a Ring doorbell picture.
What the fuck?
Yeah. And then another post after that was like, can someone please take my cat? Which is also, there's another post that's like, hey, I just found this cat. Can somebody take my cat? They won't let me keep my cat. It's my autistic son's cat. He's going to freak out without it. Implying that her son is alive.
Okay, so
And then on the same token, the Christmas that we provided for this woman for her kid, that was a daughter.
okay, wait.
Yeah.
So here's my question. Has anybody in this town actually met this lady?
I would
Yes.
assume so because she's asked I almost fell for one because she's like, I'm at this gas station. I don't need any money. I need dog food. I just need like a bag of food for my dog. And I was like, well, shit, it's literally right down the street.
I like dogs more than people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm willing to help out a dog, especially if he's cute.
Yes, if he's a little cutie pie.
And if
Even
he's-
if he's ugly,
If he's
I think
ugly,
that's kind of
I'd probably
cute
buy him
too.
2 bags of food.
Yeah,
But
poor
he's
thing.
ugly.
Yeah, poor guy.
Well, I mean,
Nobody's gonna let him eat 2 bags of food. Yeah,
so I'm sure.
So you
Because
almost did,
that
but
was
you didn't.
I did not. But
she
that-
goes and says she'll get like bags of dog food and then like sell it. Like she'll.
People would get very defensive if you made any like, hey, you've been making a lot of posts or like this seems a little fit. People are like, hey, it's the holidays. They're in need. We're a tight knit community. We don't ask questions. We help when we can.
That's the reason why she's still scamming.
Yo.
Because she knows she ain't got to really do anything.
Now, Tim, it came up with you. Like you informed me about it because did somebody make a post about
Somebody finally made a post and that was allowed to stay up, and multiple people were like, hey, yeah, I gave her, because, hey, I get, if you need help with this, you need help with that. But she'd be like, does anyone have a TV they're not using? Like flat screen, preferably.
And someone will be like, I have this. And she's like, ooh, I'd actually want a bigger one. Could you deliver it to me as well?
There's a group there's like a service in the area that helps you if you're looking for, even if you're just trying to find an apartment in the area or, you're between places, whatever. Multiple times people have recommended like going to them. And she's like, oh, I had a falling out with them.
Yeah.
And people are
Why?
like, oh, how do you have a falling out with like essentially like a social service that, helps out? Like, it got really fishy really quick. And then apparently someone Googled her name with other states and found out she was doing very similar things, even in other states, as well as like around here.
Oh, well, she doing her job. This is a career scammer. She doing what she's supposed to. And she probably thought, she was like, man, this is a nice little lick. This done lasted. How long has she been there? How long?
I don't think it was more than like a month or two.
I mean, since we've been there.
Yeah.
Oh, she's got posts from years ago.
Oh, in the same talk of the town?
Yeah.
Oh, see, I didn't.
Yeah. Going back to like 2021,
Oh, that I didn't.
something like that.
She had been active, I would say, for probably a few months. Yeah.
Well, remember I said, like, I looked into it because her name sounded familiar. Well, I don't know her. You know who I do know?
Who?
Her husband. You know why?
Why?
Because he's a regular.
Ah.
Daily.
Oh, well, he got to deal with this. He got to
And
do
I'm
what
like,
he
oh,
got-
you got money every day for weed. Okay. Okay. He does have an out of state ID.
Interesting.
If you
is-
had to guess
this-
where they came from,
This is the new, the new Carney grifter, like the old.
oh God, that's
school, like,
exactly what this
scam,
man looks like.
Like,
Listen, I texted Tim and I said, that chick's husband's in here. He, all right, he's already been creeping me out. Cause like I look at your ID, and it says your age on your profile.
yeah,
So like I know exactly how old you are. And when you're coming in, and I feel like you're coming in to see a specific one of my coworkers who is like in their early 20s, I'm like, and even if he doesn't like go to her, he will just stare at her the whole time. And it makes me so uncomfortable. Well, he came in the other day and I had like been texting Tim and he was not at my register because he makes me uncomfortable. I don't like to take him. And he's staring at me the whole time. And I'm like, oh God. And I snapped a picture. He wasn't looking at me in the picture, but he was like looking in my direction. And it's just, I'm like, wow, you guys don't have any money, but you got money for weed every day, every single day. So it's just
what's the amounts that they're buying every day? What are they buying?
shake. Like, and you can't buy an eighth of shake. You're buying at least a half ounce of shake.
Oh man, the reason why
And I'm like, damn, you're going through it.
yeah, because like shake actually can last you.
It should.
Long,
It should
time.
yeah, it should.
But I knew that they were using it like meth. Do you get what I'm saying? Where it's just like back to back to back to back.
It might be a situation where you're buying and then turning around and selling. But I don't know who wants to buy shake.
That's not what's happening. That's not what's happening.
I'm just saying there's a lot of different kind of energy that's not like, oh, this guy's a pothead. That's not like doesn't seem that way.
Yeah.
Doesn't seem that way.
But this
He does look like an old carny folk.
Yeah,
That's exactly what he looks like.
It's straight up grift though. Moving town to town, having different backstories.
Well, that's the nice thing. They don't have a place to move out of. They go from hotel to hotel, so it's easy for them to get
Their
up and
bed's
go.
always made.
The bed's always made. The cleaning lady shows up every day. They feel rich, is what they feel.
Hey, and they scammer mind. They are.
I bet they have no kids.
I hope they.
Yeah, no shit.
Like it's a worse scam, but no kids.
Well,
have
I'm
to
pretty
deal
sure
with them.
somebody looked it up too on Facebook, and she had like 14 or 16 Facebook profiles,
Oh,
and some of them said like the in memory of, like assuming she put on there that, so she probably
She
like, scammed
died.
a town and was like, I'm dead.
I'm dead now.
I'm dead. Does anyone have any money they can donate to my or like a bag of dog food for
I left behind one dog.
My autistic son.
no. Oh my goodness.
He also died. Funeral.
We need to pay for it. Please donate. The ghost.
She
Oh.
makes her own GoFundMe. Oh man. Can you search someone's name
No,
in a
it's like her
GoFundMe?
twin sister.
Oh, no.
Probably.
She's probably out there too, like when she's like, because people who scam on the internet, I bet she's catfishing some folks.
Her
She's
twin
like,
sister.
hi, I'm Ariana Grande.
I just need $20 more to release my new song.
Those are my favorite. Have you ever gotten a celebrity scam message?
No.
Hi, it's me, Jack Black.
I'm just $30 short from making Tenacious D 2.
Listen, I'm stuck at this hotel, this fancy hotel, and I need an Uber, but I don't have any money in my account because I got a new phone. You're like, what? And you look like the type of girl that would help me. You're like,
I hate when they do the bait hey. So it'd be like, hey, what's up?
hey girl.
Yeah. You like, oh wait, who is
If
this?
I open the message and it's like a paragraph and there's 45 emojis in there, I'm like, nope,
Yeah.
no MLM for me today.
Yeah, and especially if you use a splash emoji, because we should not just meet and you immediately using the splash emoji.
Are you talking like the squirt one? No, that's a different kind of message. That's like the messages I get on the Footstagram.
And it's a wink and a squint and a tongue and a
No, I like the girl boss ones, the nails.
oh yeah.
Hey girl, do you want to be a brand ambassador?
I like the ones where they're like, "LOL, girl, look," and you're like, "What the fuck?" Like, because it's like it's very conversational to the point that you're like, "Oh wait, who is this?" And then you open it, and there's this one chick every like few months. She fucking get me because the way that she phrased the little, and then I open it, and then I remember, and then I'd be like, block. And then somehow she get around a block or a mute or
No,
like
there's,
I'm
a,
like,
scri- there's a
fuck.
script.
Yeah.
There's a script.
They're so good at it. Scammers, the way that scammers evolve, it's like the flu virus. Like them mugs evolve like so quickly.
If you ever
like,
get a message from like a dude who's like, oh, I just want to be your sugar daddy. It's fun to do this thing where you're like, oh yeah, and he's like, yeah, you don't really need to even do anything. Just to send me 4 pictures a week and I'll pay you $5,000. And you're like, oh, okay, cool. And then you just like start to flirt with them. And you're like, but I could give you more. Let me send you my nudes. And he's like, no, that's okay. And you're like, do you want me to? Do you want anything else from me? No, not at all. I just want to send
do
you
you
$5,000.
want my butthole? Would you like that?
I got 4 pictures of my butthole right. No, just do your face. No. Just flirt with them. They get really weirded out. They just want money. Listen, I'm gonna send you $6,000, and you're gonna send it back to me. I have to send it from my business account. I'm like, that doesn't even make sense. Like, why are you trying to get busted?
Why does your business, if you have a business account,
And to
why do
confirm
you
it's a
need
business account, you have to send me money
me
back.
That doesn't even make sense. Banks already confirm whether or not they are when they get the check. So no, that's not how that works.
Listen, I am the scammer here.
Yeah.
All right? You get out of here.
Quickly.
I'm not a scammer. Just to be clear.
I just scheme a lot.
I'm not
I'm not a scammer. I just scheme a lot.
I
I'm
love
a
it.
schemer, not a scammer.
A schemer, not a scammer. I have the urge to pick one of these cards and play
Do it.
this with you.
Do it.
Yeah, grab a couple. Some are better than others. I found a Would You Rather game at a thrift store, $1.99. Took out the cards, threw everything else away.
Okay, there's different categories. We have pain, fear, and discomfort, appearance and embarrassment, ethics and intellect, or random.
Ethics and intellect.
La-di-da.
Okie dokie.
All right, Dr. President.
All right. Would you rather have to learn to walk all over again or learn to write all over again? La-di-da.
Walk.
You would rather have to learn to walk again.
Right?
Yeah.
I feel like that'd be a weird couple weeks, and then you're just back to walking.
Do you think you walk normally? What is it? Well, I guess it's the reason why you can't walk is important, but like, really?
Yeah, I would choose walk because
how often do I write? Not at all.
I walk all of the time.
How often do I walk? Every day.
Yeah,
Wait a minute.
but I communicate so much and so frequently, even with my job, through writing, and like taking the time to learn how to write, and then get to a point of having like all of the components of writing, versus learning how to walk again, and you still have mobility. Do you get what I'm saying? You still have mobility even if you're unable to walk. But like all the stuff that I have to do, a majority of it is written. A majority of it is written. So,
Written
like,
and not typed.
written. I mean, like,
Written.
are you talking? I mean, writing is writing.
So are you saying you have to like relearn how to do everything?
Like, learning how to write? Yeah.
Okay. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm just
No,
asking.
like,
I'm so sorry.
No.
I was like,
No. Reread what it's between. It's between walking, right?
walking all over again or learn to write all over again.
So, yeah. Think about, like, I'm thinking about, like,
Thinking about how much I have to write.
when you're a little kid, right? And think about when you first started to learn how to write.
My Z's were backwards. Yep.
You know, like
Mhm.
all of that. So the mechanics and the understanding of all of that, I feel like, whereas with walking, it's such a natural progression. Like you learn how to walk at, what, 9 months, 10 months?
If you're fancy, yeah.
So like,
I was 11. I was like, carry me.
I'm sleeping.
You're in junior high.
Please.
no.
All right. So that's your answer.
Yeah.
You're saying writing. Tim, you're also saying writing?
No, I think I might change mine back to. I think I'm gonna change mine to writing. Yeah.
You'd rather learn to wait. Yeah, you'd rather learn to write all over again?
Yeah.
I feel like same, right. I want to walk. I want to walk right now. To make sure I can. Yeah, I think it would be just easier in my everyday life, probably.
Yeah.
I guess, like, I probably type more than I write. But, yeah. Okay. Anyway, intellect. I want to do appearance of an embarrassment. Would you rather? Would you rather have to spend a month with no explanation wearing a cape everywhere you go, or wearing an eye patch and carrying a walking stick?
Wait, what?
So you
So
gotta,
for a month, with no explanation, you have to do one of these things.
oh, both of them are no explanation.
I'm assuming
Okay.
wearing a cape wherever you go, or wearing an eye patch and carrying a walking stick.
Cape.
Dude, I'd rock
Cape.
a awesome cape in the winter.
Cape.
I'd be like, it's my winter cape.
Cape.
I don't even have to explain this. to you.
I'm gonna
No.
stunt with
Well,
a cape.
you
What the
aren't
fuck do you
taking
mean?
it off. Which is like, why are you inside? Why are you still wearing your cape? You could take it off. It's warm in here.
And then I say, you don't question my cape.
Yeah.
But if I have an eye patch and a walking stick, someone's going to think I got injured. And I could make up anything.
Schemers, not a scammer, not a scammer, but I scheme a lot.
Well,
That's
okay,
why
it says
Aimee
with no explanation, though. But
Cape.
if you go up to somebody and you go, why are you wearing that cape inside this warm building right now? And you'd be like, I mustn't tell you. But someone came to me and I have an eye patch and a walking stick, and they say, why do you have a walking stick and an eye patch? I'd be like, first off, ableist.
No, why are you asking questions in the first place? And why are we letting Aimee create this bullshit ass hypothetical?
I'm the one with the card. Maybe you should have pulled the card.
For this.
You pull the card, you make the rules. All right?
Like, what's really going on here? Aimee, like, nah, because if you did.
What is this impression of me, first of all? No, because first of all.
Coming from the person who's like, writing is writing. That is the rule.
I'm just saying. If somebody were to ask questions and you're like, why are you wearing an eye patch and have a walking stick? I'd be like, I mustn't talk about it. They would be like, something fucked up happened. But if you're wearing a cape, they'd be like, that's just the weirdo in the cape.
No, you're not going to question me in my cape because it's going to stunt. So it's going to drip so hard. You're going to be like, that's a fire-ass cape.
You can't take it off. You don't think it's going to not be as shiny and pretty by the end of the month?
I'm going to hang
people,
it up.
People are going to be like, does this chick ever take off this cape? Does she sleep in the cape? They're going to ask questions.
No, wait. You're making it sound like there's only one cape.
It doesn't.
A cape is a cape.
Let me check. With no explanation, wearing a cape everywhere you go.
Wearing a cape wherever you go. It doesn't say.
Wearing the cape.
Didn't specify that it was Batman's cape.
You have multiple. You have that cape money. I see.
Either way, when people ask you anything, you just say, legally, I'm not allowed to talk about it.
And when you walk away, you got to make the cape flap. You know what I'm saying? Like, got to feel the wind.
What situation would you rather fuck in, though? You got to fuck in a cape or fuck in an eye patch?
I'm fine with an eye patch. Yeah. My eyes are closed a lot anyway. It's like a sleep. I might fall asleep. I might be like, I'm comfy.
Is your cape baller enough to fuck in?
Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah.
KB's like, I'll never get laid more in my life.
I'm rocking in a cape only, titties out and everything.
Wow.
Hey.
It doesn't even say you have to do that.
But, hey, I'm going to have a fan going.
Okay, okay. That's fine. I'm only going to wear an eye patch.
And then going deep sea diving.
That's all I'm wearing, an eye
gotta use
patch
the
and a
cane.
walking stick.
You got to use the cane.
That's fine. It doesn't say I have to walk any type of way. I just have a cool cane.
And that would be my fucking cape, so I can use it
My
post.
fucking cape. It's going to get so dirty.
Right, exactly. And then throw it in the wash in the morning. The cape hard. Timmy, you going with cape, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I mean,
I'm a cape
Adele.
guy.
I'm
would
a
you go
cape
cape
guy.
or you going?
Okay. First,
I think Adele's an eye patch and
I
walking
love
stick.
capes. I love the dramatic.
Yeah.
capes. But if you can pick the style of cane and style of eye patch, you could look like a fucking badass. Nobody's gonna fuck with you.
Yeah.
And
And I could wear it.
You have a cane
Listen,
to protect
I
you.
also have the choice of putting on a cape if I wanted to.
Oh,
capes?
I've always wanted a cane that's got a big sword inside of it. Damn it. All right, I'm switching to cane and eye patch.
See?
Wow.
And it's true, I can just add a cape to my wardrobe.
And be dramatic?
with
Whoosh out of
the
there?
cane and the eye patch.
Easy answer to me. Ricky?
Y'all have known me long enough to know I had to rock an eye patch for a while.
That's true. But I also know you would rock a cape.
Sure, but if I had to wear a cape
Everywhere.
it
Ye-
says everywhere.
It does say everywhere.
to church.
Now, I've worn an eye patch everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
I've never worn a cape everywhere.
Have you ever known anybody that wore a cape?
Yeah.
Are you like, that's the cape guy? I know a guy that wore a cape everywhere. And the first time I'm like, nice cape. And he's like, thanks so much. Like the third and fourth time, I was like, this dude always wear this fucking cape, dude. What's going
Well, you
on
keep
here?
saying because see, this is frustrating.
I agree with you that you can have a lot of capes.
You can have a lot of, and
Yeah,
you don't have to
sure.
go long capes. There's short
I can have a lot.
capes, there's
Okay, I can also have a lot of eye patches and canes. Listen, I love to. I will be matching my cane to my glasses, to my eye patch.
But what I'm saying is, I am gonna go with the cape.
Okay, I'm not shaming you for
No,
it.
it
I'm just
feels-
saying that
it
there's a
feels
correct
like-
answer.
no, exactly.
No.
I'm just kidding.
not.
Aimee has argued. Hey,
I'm just arguing.
I'm going with the cape everywhere.
Okay.
Cape
I
everywhere.
respect it.
Everywhere.
I love that, and that cape's gonna look so good on
We're
you.
No, and-
arguing like
no,
this is a
it's-
lifetime thing. It's 1 month,
not-
30 days, and then we just
not-
fucking do
it's
fuck off.
not-
Doesn't matter.
It's not.
No,
a
but-
cape. It's
but
just- you can wear a cape
After that
everywhere. It's
month,
not
people
one
are
cape.
gonna be like, "Oh, she just stopped wearing the cape."
Yeah.
And people
I
are
was
gonna
just
be like,
doing
"She just stopped wearing the eye, but her eye must be better, I guess."
I would just do it in
See,
winter,
why do you
where
keep-
I rarely go out anyway.
See, this is all right. So pause. This is the reason why we can't have this conversation because Aimee keeps framing it like this. Well, because actually, it's not an actually be against what I'm saying. It should be, well, what's cool about having the eye patch and the cane is that like, because there's no explanation regardless.
Uh-huh.
It's not like, so you saying like, oh well, you could at least be like, oh well, people can play. It doesn't matter if people think that it's rational or not based on an injury or some bullshit.
Uh-huh.
It doesn't matter. So like you keep
I'm just presenting all scenarios.
but I'm just saying you keep posing it as if it's an against when it's just
It is.
no, it's not. It's an or. It's not a versus. Which one would you choose?
Yeah, but we're it's the two subjects. Okay, fine. All right.
supposed to be fun.
It is fun. But what-
fun.
I'm having so much fun.
but it's not a like that's what I'm saying is like, yeah, all right, I'm gonna shut up.
KB, why don't you ask one?
I do want to see KB in a cape, though, now.
No, yeah, I think now we legally have to do these things for a month.
Oh man.
Which one do you want? Do you want the orange pain?
Orange.
You want the pain and fear?
Sure.
Ooh.
All right. Try to pogo stick on ice
Oh.
or skateboard down a steep slope
Oh.
covered with sand.
Oh, my head is gonna get smashed either way. I don't like either of these.
I hate ice. I hate slipping on ice. That like immediately for me sounds awful. I hate pogo sticks. I've never mastered a pogo stick in my life.
I never felt secure enough in a bra to really master a pogo stick.
I hate pogo sticks. They scare the shit out of me.
What's the purpose of a pogo stick?
To bounce a little high.
Was it a workout thing or was it?
I think it was invented by this guy who hated children, and he's
Yeah,
like, I
he's like,
know how
"Fall."
I can hurt them all.
Fall down,
Here's
bitches.
a pogo stick.
Like, I'm trying to figure out, like, all right.
Is it have you like done a? One of our neighbors had a pogo stick
One of my buddies had a
and
pogo stick.
stilts.
Yeah,
They had all the cool stuff over there.
I remember one of my baseball buddies had a pogo stick.
Yeah.
and I stayed the night at his house, and I learned how to pogo pretty well.
Is it a workout? Do you remember?
Not, it's more of a balance thing, I think.
Okay.
But on ice, that's
Buddy, I can't walk on ice.
Yeah, I was about to say,
Alright.
I done busted my ass super bogus on some black ice. Oh man.
I get so scared.
There was a patch when I was in college. There was this one building that they didn't give a fuck about, but classes were still ongoing, and there was this piece of like black ice, but it was like truly black ice. Like you did not know it was.
Yeah.
And so I walked past it, and dude, my feet went off the ground,
Hate it.
and I just ended up landing on like my palm of my hand and on my side, and I was like, fuck. And it was so slippery that I had to like find a spot there was more snow, so I could actually like
Mhm.
stand. It was so bad. And so then I was like, damn. So I go in, my friends in the class, and she's like, you know, what's the matter? I was like, you know, fucked up. Da, 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 da. I just fell on this ice or whatever. She's like, oh, was it by this blue car? I was like, yeah. She was like, oh yeah, some people earlier were busting ass
Well,
by, by this that ice. So then our another
it's always a
friend
spot.
came in and was like, "Hey, what's up?" And I was like, "Oh, I just busted ass." And it was like, "Oh, was it by that blue car?" And I was like,
Someone put some salt down. For the love of God.
Should have filed a class action at that point.
"But yeah." So are we saying skateboard down a steep
Yeah, that doesn't
slope covered with sand?
Hey, listen, it doesn't say that I have to be standing on the skateboard.
True that.
I will
Are
sit.
you gonna do the lay down? Of
No, not the lay down. Not with the sand. Not with the sand. That would hurt. But like maybe a good pair of goggles, and I'll sit down and I'll go down the hill.
Yeah, this
Have
one
a fun little time.
Yeah, this one I'm going with skateboard.
I think skateboard's the way
I
to
would
go.
sit down. I would have a helmet. I would have
Yeah.
elbow and knee pads.
Yeah, I would block the road. Make sure no cars came up there for a minute.
And with the pogo on ice, like what
Why is there so much sand on this road? What's that about?
ice am I pogoing on?
Like I just assumed like a lake.
That's
That's dangerous. That's a whole other slew of problems.
Hey, the people who be going like, oh, look at this ice skating on the lake or whatever. I'm like, yo, don't the paranoia that's and every time I see motherfuckers do that, I think about the scene from Mighty Ducks when he's like, drive out on there. And do you remember that?
Yes.
When he's like, drive out on there, and he's in his limousine because he got a DUI, and they made him go work with kids because for some reason that's good.
That's hey, you alcoholic, go take care.
You
of
want to
these
get your life together? Go work with these degenerate, badass kids.
Makes perfect sense to me.
A ragtag team needs a ragtag coach.
It doesn't say specifically. It could just be on like in a parking lot, you know, in your driveway where you would normally pogo stick. I just immediately
But all of that
assumed
is hard.
all of it.
Yeah.
None of it feels good. I mean, the road's not going to feel good either, but if I fall off the skateboard from the sitting down position because it was not specific,
Yeah.
it's going to hurt a little less than me falling from the standing position.
Yeah.
I can't walk on ice. I'm definitely not going to pogo stick on it. Mine was like super dangerous. It was have a blowout while driving 70 miles per hour or have your steering lock while you're driving 40 miles per hour,
Oh.
which I feel like has happened. I feel like older cars.
Oh, this one is kind of wild.
What?
As a 25-year-old, forget your entire childhood up to age 15, or lose your memory of the last 5 years.
The first one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't feel like that's that much information that I would lose.
I would be more than happy to lose a lot of that information.
When you go as a 25-year-old, you lose all memory of your childhood up to 15 years old. I was like, okay, done.
Yeah. Actually, I can just watch We Were the 90s and get a good
glimpse.
What the fuck it was.
Yep.
And
yep.
we could just keep this shit rolling.
Talk to my siblings a little bit.
15.
See.
Yeah, 15
Yeah.
is actually when shit got popping.
Sure. Yeah.
Could cut out some trauma.
Yeah. I could be like, dude, you could just make up a childhood at that
Yeah.
point. You're the best shit.
Shit, I went to Croatia and sailed.
I'm a well-traveled kid. All right.
Every place your package been, you've been. I've been to Germany. I've been.
But
to
let's discuss the other one at least. The last 5 years, you don't have memory of that.
Nah.
So
No,
what's
definitely
so
don't.
2019 and on?
No. No.
I mean, yeah, the pandemic. That's literally the entire time I've known Adele.
Yeah.
No dice.
No dice.
Fuck that. I don't even want the cute rom-com thing where I'm like, who's this pretty lady I live with?
Those fucking stress me out. I hate those actually. No, I'm not saying I'm changing my answer. I'm just thinking about what happened. And and if you had to be like, hey, if I'm like, hey, fill me in what happened. If you told me, I wouldn't believe anything you said.
You know what though? Here's the thing. Is that we have the recollection of things getting better because in our 20s we thought it was the shit, like it was awesome to be in our 20s. But like it's saying at 25, so at 25 you're saying everything prior. So like at the age of 25 you might think of your, do you get what I'm saying?
Oh, it's yeah.
Like the last, like there's part of my 20s where like if I don't remember that, then I'm like,
I don't really think I do anyway.
I
As
guess,
a 25-year-old.
like,
Okay, so not these last 5 years, but as a 25-year-old, your last 5 years.
no. What it's saying is, as a 25-year-old, you're 25. You forget your entire childhood up to age 15.
Okay. The other one
Or
is
if
just without that part.
yes.
Okay, I got it.
Yeah. So that's what I'm saying is it's like
I'm like, oh, the 25 one. I don't know.
So that's what I'm saying. From that perspective, when you're 25, looking back on your childhood, your perspective is going to be a little bit different than us now. So, but still, if I were 25 and I were having to choose it, it would probably still be the same.
Yeah. I think so too.
Like, because, yeah.
I guess the only thing is at 25, if you lose everything to 15, that's like almost 2/3 of your life up until that point that you're going to lose.
Right.
So I think that perspective would be a little bit more like, wait, what?
Because
Wait, how did you
But
get here,
thinking
man?
about it, in your 30s and 40s, you're like, I don't give a fuck. I don't even remember that fucking thing. Who
Yeah,
cares?
I barely remember that, man. You can tell me anything.
But then you got to think about some of the core memories that are created,
Do you
Yeah.
think? Oh
Up until
God, that's getting
15?
too deep. I'm like, do you think that would change your personality?
Maybe in some regards.
That's what I'm saying.
Or your relationship with your parents?
Right.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, there would be a lot of. Damn, it's going too deep. Like this game, like we're just trying to be pretty surface level shit.
No, I like it. I like
What
it.
did you think?
We're opening up. We're opening up this new. Burn the sage.
Cleanse the room.
Oh my God, that
No,
was.
I like it.
That's funny.
Well, we would you rather? This was a good pick. This was a good find.
Good job.
Yeah, it was a good $1.99 well spent. The town we live in, the thrift stores, antique stores, places like that, big fan.
Big fan.
Yeah, find some good stuff, I think.
Okay, I believe you. I'm sorry, I just really had to think about it.
Hey,
Well, yeah,
do you want to go into something? I guess later.
yeah. I guess. Yeah.
All right. So we this season we have new segments. We don't have two truths and a lie anymore, y'all. We might do it every once in a while.
Maybe a little throwback.
Little
Yeah.
throwback.
Rare occasion.
You
It
know.
got too hard.
Yeah. We need
And
to
stressful.
and we want to refresh for y'all that's listening. and all that good stuff. Now, I have been trying to honestly, like I was like looking. I've been trying to save more. I've been looking at more and more. Like, man, I'm gonna really use my apps that I actually pay for.
Yeah,
More.
yeah.
Just so that I'm utilizing it more. So, and this popped up in my Amazon video. Like that pre-play before it starts, like if you have, Fire Stick or whatever. And it made me think of us because we don't really watch shit like that. Like,
Yeah.
we're not the people that you go over to Cinema Slash for that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, they're the ones.
Look at our producers podcast.
Yeah, like, check that out if you into that. But this movie trailer caught me,
Mm-hmm.
and I was like, I have got to share this.
Yeah.
This is J-Lo's new, Jennifer Lopez's new music video. I mean, not music video. her new film called This Is Me Now. And it's a trailer. It is a it's a film, but it's also visual. And because I know we're not gonna be able to hear it,
I could play the audio of the video on my phone.
Is it this one here? It's like
Yes.
2 minutes and
Yeah.
some.
Hold on, let me
Hold
see.
on. Hold on. I got it. Oh, let me switch it to.
Oh,
yeah.
sorry. Hold on. Yeah, 2 minutes, 27 seconds.
Nope, that was the wrong button.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. If we can time this, Aimee, you got faith?
I've got some faith.
You ready?
I'm ready.
On the count of 3.
Okay, on 3.
Yep. On
Okay.
3. 1, 2, 3.
I know what they say about me. About hopeless romantics,
Yeah,
that we're weak.
yeah.
And I'm not weak.
She's not
You're
weak.
not.
What the?
Yeah, G. Y'all ain't ready.
In the hard way.
Y'all are not ready.
Not all love stories have a happy ending.
Nope, they don't, J-Lo.
Is it? This is a movie?
Yeah.
Time's up. Let's pick this back up next week.
Fat Joe is her therapist.
What are you guys doing here? We think you might be a sex addict.
Wait, what?
Wait.
Maybe.
What the fuck?
Third time's the charm? This guy don't stand a chance.
Right.
Wow. Oh.
Guess I never have.
Wait. Oh.
When I used to share a room with my sister. She used to sleep so peacefully. And I just used to lie there awake thinking,
Yeah, fam.
how does anybody sleep that way? When your heart never goes to sleep.
We done hit about 5 different genres.
I know. You feel like nobody gets you.
I don't even get me.
I don't even get
I don't
me.
get this.
We
I
don't
don't
get
even
this.
get me.
The constant criticism. She thinks I'm her employee.
In her own words. Yikes.
Feels like home. But I left home for a reason.
Uh,
Whenever someone asked me
Look at the design of this. It's a musical.
who was always
It's a drama.
it's Dune. It's Mamma Mia. It's
Moulin Rouge.
yeah.
It's the
Kiki Palmer, what are you doing there?
It's a
they,
Ben
the
Affleck.
actors probably don't have no clue what is going on.
It's Hunger
This
Games.
is me.
It's Singing in the Rain.
Singing in the rain.
It's Les Miserables. It's This Is
This is me now.
You shut your fucking mouth. What the fuck is this?
Wow.
This is me. Name of the episode. This is me.
It said Ben Affleck. That's why he's always sad when he gets his picture taken around.
This is me.
The graphics that
Now.
What's wild is the graphics for the like some of it. I'm like, have you guys that movie that just came out with Denzel's son where he's like taking a girl to like the creator? Some of it I'm like, why does this look like
Dude,
creator?
they
like
spent
why does it-
millions on CGI. Like the CGI in that movie is no fucking joke. And there's a lot of it.
Yeah.
Wow.
I want to know the budget of this movie.
Not only the budget, but looking at it, I'm like, what the fuck is this about?
It started off and I was like, is this like
It's like a
female
rom-com.
John Wick?
Yeah.
Guarantee you I know exactly what this is.
What?
I'm calling it now.
This is me.
This is my first time seeing this
Now.
trailer right now.
No.
We follow J-Lo. She goes to sleep. And when she dreams, it's a music video
Mm-hmm.
of her dream in whatever genre fits the song from the new album.
Probably.
Ew.
That sounds about right. That sounds about right because it's hitting too many different things.
That was that. Oh my god! I feel like it was a fever dream. So I guess
Yeah.
that makes sense. 'Cause,
Yeah.
like that hurt my head.
And it's
Yeah.
going to be one of those musicals they're not telling us is a musical that's been happening lately.
Yeah, they did that with Wonka. No one really said that was a musical. I think some Mean Girls people.
No, sometimes some people are being dumb. Like there are people who like I didn't know The Color Purple was a musical. I was like, it's literally adapted. That's adapted from the musical from Broadway. Like it literally says that. I don't know how you missed that. I don't.
We didn't know it was going to be that.
It's like
Hamilton is a musical? No, thank you.
Come on.
You need to speak your words, not sing them.
I don't understand what's happening when you're singing it.
like that's the other thing is like that's for sometimes I'm like just leave this on Broadway because like some goof troops don't get it. Like it's not meant to be in that media form or whatever. But back to J-Lo and this.
Was that J-Lo? This is me.
Hey,
Now.
what but even if it's a fever dream, G, what did we just watch? Like what did we just experience?
What was that?
And why is
Tim, can you play? We won't do the audio this time. Just play the video of it. Like,
Again?
yeah.
Yeah, let me put it.
yeah, we
Let's
don't
count.
need the audio.
Let's count like the different genres happening here.
Okay, yeah, let me rewind it.
Rewind it, please.
I'll leave the closed captioning on for you.
Okay.
You're welcome.
I think this is her what's and then
about hopeless
okay,
romantic.
Yeah. And
Okay,
then
so rom-com,
yeah, rom-com right there. Before it was drama. It was
but I'm not weak.
You can tell me to
musical.
pause at any time.
Pause right there. Pause right there.
Oh, I sure tried. Sorry.
Go back. Go back. Right there. Pause.
I sure tried. Okay.
I know.
Yeah, no,
Anyway, right there.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm
learned the hard
tired
way.
of her and this Subway and Jenny from the block. And
She needs
taking
you
the
to. She
sex.
needs you to know.
She needs you to know.
She's like,
it,
look, I'm
so
just a normal person.
I hop a train. I get on the like.
Girl, no, you do not.
Like,
It's her in the trains at the train being like, what am I
and
doing
if this
here?
is a biography, girl, we don't need it.
Okay,
because
here's
it's already
the
there.
action.
It's an action film. All right, this is a comedy. Fat Joe is a therapist. That's not a
That's
comedy.
wild. Here's her sex addiction scene. Her she's like, what? I just like to fuck. Musical. Look at this dress.
That is kind of fire. I'm not even
The
gonna
hearts.
front. The hearts is kind of fire, but
What are we
She
doing?
was wearing a different dress.
Yeah.
than that one.
and then but there's two different dudes.
Third
Yeah.
time's the charm. This one doesn't stand a chance.
Yeah, so they basically she talking about all her marriages. We know about them, so why do we need
She
this
hasn't
now?
been sleeping.
Oh yeah, she hasn't been sleeping well lately.
I guess I never have.
Because the sister that we find out at the end, I never have, and was actually me. Used to
Yeah.
This
sleep
is
all
her
the
in
time.
her. What kind of meeting is this?
You know the kind where they spin you around in a chair at the end of it?
Yeah.
Because you talk about your sister sleeping?
And they're like, good night.
Now, of course, they got
Center stage.
Yeah, she got to do center stage. She got to have a dance. She got to have
Here's
dance.
like the space
When your heart never goes to sleep.
for action. Yeah, she's an astronaut.
You know what?
I don't even get
I
me.
feel like J-Lo really was like, I'm going to have a lemonade moment with this shit. I'm going to have my Beyonce lemonade moment. I'm going to have my...
She's like, Taylor's killing it right now in theaters.
Janet's back on tour. Like, I I got
Sometimes I feel like J-Lo is like, I have this need to prove that I'm one of the girls.
and I don't know why she keeps trying to do it because every time she do it, it gets more and more cringe.
Yeah.
Like it gets more and more cringe. Like this, I'm probably gonna watch this blow.
Okay, pause.
As I'm eating shrooms and watching this like
That's probably a good
absolutely
idea.
out of my mind.
Let's see who's in this movie.
Keke Palmer, I'm so disappointed though, G, but I love
Fat
you.
Joe, Trevor Noah. What are you doing here? Post Malone, Sofia Vergara.
These people didn't even know what they were. Y'all remember that movie 43 where people didn't know what
They didn't know what they signed up for.
This is what that is.
Neil deGrasse. Oh yeah, of course Ben Affleck. He does look so sad. Why? He's a scumbag, right? Is this man a scumbag?
All right, I gotta say, if I like Ben Affleck,
Okay, I just hope he's not a scumbag.
His brother is. Ben is fine.
Okay.
he's just an alcoholic, essentially, right? Like it's just that he's just like,
He's just Boston.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. He likes to
just
drink
worry.
and party a little bit and gamble. That's well, regardless, he hanging in there with J Lo.
Yeah.
How many bottles of Jameson you think he go through? How many cartons of squares?
And he's probably not allowed to smoke,
Oh God,
so he's hiding it,
yeah.
just like he did in that one movie. Who was he married to in that one? Is that Amanda Peet? I don't even remember the fucking movie I'm thinking of.
It's the one where they thought he
Everybody's
killed her.
fucking connected. You know, it's one of those movies.
Yeah.
Everybody knows everybody.
Wait, dude, is that the one?
Scarlett Johansson's in it.
Yeah,
Definitely, maybe. He's just not that into you. Is that what it is?
it's something like that. Yeah, it's when all them movies came out.
Anyway, he was a smoker and he was hiding it. And that's how I imagine his life is right now.
I heard he's actually really nice to people when they come up to him, as long as they're not on some goofy shit, which I totally understand. So
I feel like a vast majority would be on some goofy shit. Just in general when they meet a celebrity.
yeah,
Or maybe not. I don't know. I feel like maybe the fact that we have access to all the celebrities at all times, you know, how we talk about we don't need to know this about you.
yeah.
All of that makes it very kind of like,
Yeah. And more, I think celebrities are realizing like maybe I should.
shut the fuck up.
And you know how I know is because like I see certain non-celebrities become celebrities just through like blog gossip, but there really ain't shit. Do you get what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Like a Blueface. You
Mhm.
guys know who Blueface is?
I'm familiar.
This is very black, but like it's like having like those. This is gonna be a throwback to old MTV reality show. Spidey, Spencer and Heidi from.
Wow.
All right, think of that type of mentality, but now, and think about how like those people are the celebrities of like YouTube and blogs and vlog. That's what I'm talking
Like
about.
a celebrity. Yeah. I
Like
get what you mean.
they're-
Yeah.
So like, a lot of celebrities are now like starting to withdraw from being on social media like that.
Mm-hmm.
But those types are making a lick on it. Like they are making a killing on it, and
Yeah.
they're cool with that. You know what I'm saying? But
Mhm.
those people are the ones who are like really out there. I'm starting to see more and more celebrities like be like, I don't need to put everything and be
Good.
out there.
Please.
And I'm like, thank you.
Leave some stuff to the imagination,
Yeah.
please. I miss those days.
Yeah.
I miss those days.
Yeah, I wish Diana Ross would have been on fucking IG Live while she's smashing Barry Gordy, knowing that he got a wife and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Right. Come on.
I wish back in the day, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, fam, think about if fucking Courtney Love had IG Live back in the day.
Oh man. What a train wreck. What a train wreck. There's probably also a lot of shit we would have seen that, in general, not just with Courtney Love, but a lot of shit we would have seen that I'm glad we didn't see. You know,
like think about having like this much access to people and somebody like Marilyn Manson. If social media was during that era,
oh man,
like the cult of personalities that would have happened during that time would
Yes.
have been wild.
yes,
Wild.
yes.
Like, and man, Courtney Love on IG Live would have been wild. Oh my God. But the dirt we would have gotten on motherfuckers would have been.
It would have been juicy,
Yeah.
juicy.
Yeah, she would have been airing motherfuckers out.
She'd have
like,
been live streaming from Billy Corgan's bed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And nobody
Yep.
need to see that side dick.
No, thank you.
No.
No, thank you. KB, do you have any predictions for the year 2024? Do you have anything that you're like, oh, this is going to happen this year? Not to get like, we don't have to go dark. 'cause
No.
There's a lot of bad shit that could happen this year.
No, I wasn't even thinking dark. I wasn't.
No, I'm just saying.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
I didn't know if I phrased the question in a way that made it seem like I just wanted something fucked up.
No, I didn't think
Okay,
that way.
good.
Yeah.
Good.
You just said predictions. It wasn't.
Yeah, any crazy predictions for the? It could be personal shit. It could be big celebrity shit. I sometimes I'm like, when people start talking about like, what celebrities do you think will die this year? I'm like, it makes me feel weird. Makes me feel weird.
I do have a crazy prediction, and I don't even. You know how I feel about this motherfucker,
Okay.
but I think that Justin Timberlake is about to have a full redemption arc.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
Really?
Yep, I think that it's about to be a straight up like anybody, any comments from like the general public that's like, oh, boo him. Everybody's gonna be like, no, you guys are being douchebags. He's talented. He's da da da. He's da. I just see how everything is rolling out with his like new album and his new. Have you heard his new single?
I have not.
It's better than what he did the last time.
The last time, good. That was trash.
I'll say that it's better than what he did the last time.
I can't even remember what that was called. It was so bad.
Filthy.
Filthy? Oh.
That first single that he did,
Yeah.
and then it was bad. It was bad. It was all bad. It was all bad. And then he had to get Chris Stapleton to save him on the one good song on
That helped.
Yeah.
Little. That's the only good one on there.
Yeah. Don't.
I didn't need Jessica Biel saying nothing on the album.
Yeah.
I don't need snippets from your kid.
Yeah, the previous album, I wasn't feeling that. And I feel like once he relaxed his hair, he lost all his... For real. Once he lost the curls had the soul.
It happens.
It happens. The curls had the soul. And so, I heard this new single. I was like, well, honestly, I heard it, and it sounds like something that like Maroon 5 or Jonas Brothers would sing.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, oh, you're going this route. You're not looking at your peers and being like, oh, wow, they're doing interesting stuff. Because you don't have that level of creativity that they do.
Mm-hmm.
No shade. And so you're like, I'm going to middle it out. I am going to do this. It's not offensive. It's not shitty. It's not the worst.
Mm-hmm.
It's not great.
It's all right.
But it's all right. So, like, I think it's a nice middle ground. He gonna hit the right audience.
Mm-hmm.
He gonna go back out on tour. He used up NSYNC like we knew he would, because that's exactly that was the other step of pretending like he gave a fuck about them, and They got to go on a red carpet again since a lot of them hadn't been invited to one couple of years.
It's been a minute.
And they did that, and then they sat up there in line and said they was going to do a reunion tour. And I said they could keep it, and I was right.
And they said, okay, KB. Okay, KB. You're right. You're right. And they sat down.
And they sat down. Appreciate it. Thanks for watching the Happy Corner podcast.
Big fans. Big fans.
Still love you. Who's your dude? Chris?
Chris. Yeah.
Chris, Joey, JC, we like you. The other two, man. And
We love Lance. We love Lance. We don't love Lance? Okay. All right. I'm sorry. I didn't get the memo.
Lance be thirsty. Anyways. Lance be thirsty.
I feel so bad for Lance.
Lance is doing...
Lance he just pretended to be straight for so long. Do you watch old interviews and they're like, Lance, do you have a girlfriend? And he's like,
That was
no.
the time every gay person was doing that during that time.
I know. And now he's just living his life.
No, but he thirsty. He thirsty. Like, stop with the, you never know what might happen with NSYNC. No, we know y'all not going back out on tour because Justin Timberlake is releasing an album.
He's probably the one with the biggest following on TikTok, I'll be honest. Lance. He might be.
He's
that might
making
be
his
the truth, I
most
don't know.
money now. Why would you want a reunion tour?
I don't know.
Why would you want to put your life on hold for NSYNC? Y'all ain't made but a few albums.
Yeah.
So
yeah. You know, one thing that
Hey, I'm
hasn't
turning a
changed
new leaf
in
as an adult.
2024 is that we're going to talk about NSYNC.
Yes, the fuck we are. But I'm turning a new leaf. I was just about to say that.
Yeah.
I'm turning a new leaf. Hey, it was great. Thank y'all for the music for back then. I don't need no more songs. Y'all don't need to tour. Y'all don't need a residency. Y'all don't need to appear on Kelly Clarkson show. Y'all don't need we don't need to check in with J Hood. Lance, we don't need you to try to tease about how y'all about to do a tour. Or if we don't come for Justin or JC, we not believing it anyway. Joey is doing his own shit any fucking way. Like, fuck y'all, which good on
Joey's killing it.
Everybody got their own lane and moving on. Great. We don't need anything. These dudes don't want to do that shit.
They old men now.
Yeah. Like, they ain't about to do one-handed backflips.
They can't do it.
Like,
you know the little move where they kick their leg over their other friend and then they flip their friend?
Yeah. Like,
they can't do that anymore.
do that shit no more. Joey can't be tuning up his ass in front of JC like that.
Joey's like, I got the swass. I can't be.
You know what I'm saying? Like, no, these are grown-ass men.
Being butthole to butthole with my partner here.
I'm not trying to see them. It's gonna be me.
NSYNC, bye.
Yeah. Y'all.
I don't mean that. I'm just piggybacking.
No, I'm on a new. Hey. There's too many good artists who are making good music consistently for me to pine over something of the past. I don't need nostalgia. I don't need that.
Okay.
Like, I want, like, that's good every once in a while to
I understand.
hear it, but like, and it's just gonna be a fucking cash grab.
You know what? It doesn't even matter because at the age of 25, I forgot everything to the age of 15. So I don't even remember loving NSYNC.
You were out of NSYNC's age range by 15?
No, but it started before then. So I don't
okay.
even know how I got there. You know what I mean?
Gotcha.
So.
But no, that's I don't pine for anything
You don't need it.
of the past.
You don't need it.
Because it puts you in a mindset that can be, you know. Oh, you remember when it was the bestest? It's like, no. Was it?
But your prediction is that
he's gonna have a good comeback
Okay.
this year. I think he's gonna have the redemption arc.
do you think anybody's getting canceled this year?
No. I think the idea of cancellation is going to be fully done. I think people aren't going to believe in it. I think that so many people have benefited from it who are undeserving of the title of being canceled that they've made hack cancel.
Yeah.
Like there are people that are trying to get canceled so they can benefit from being canceled.
The cancellation. They're like, wait till you get these cancellation fees that I'm gonna drop on you. And then, hey, they're back. Look at them.
Yeah. Like, oh, well, everybody's offended by it. It's like, bro, like, is everybody offended? And then
Plenty
you
of
go-
people aren't,
Yeah,
obviously.
a majority of people aren't, and you called more attention to the person that's offended than anything, which is wild. And then when they kind of look into, the person that so-called offended you and had, was offended by you, and then realize that those, one or two or three people had just created an account just a couple of days ago, and that maybe it was just PR so that you could make it seem like you were being canceled.
Not canceled.
But I'm not saying some famous comedian did that. But
No, who would do that?
who would do that?
I don't know anybody that would do that. It doesn't even sound like a thing that happened before.
Wow.
So
That's wild. But no, I think cancellation will be over for 2024. Like, nobody believes in that.
we
shit.
in 2024 we are canceling cancellations.
It's not happening. Like,
KB and Aimee are canceled for canceling cancellations. Canceled.
this is me.
Now, this is me. Thanks, J-Lo, for that thing we didn't need you to do. Listen, if you ask me, hey, we need to do this thing, should we call J-Lo? The answer is usually no, probably not. Do I need someone to dance, like do a fly girl dance? Yeah, we can call J-Lo.
Yeah. She.
Do I want J-Lo to sing on anything that I have?
Absolutely
No.
not.
No,
No.
she could just keep the last vocals from the previous artist that was going to do the song, but decided not to do it.
Shout out to Ashanti.
Hey,
So-
Ashanti. Loved your vocals.
Yeah. So but
Do you know I'm so sorry to bring that. Do you know for the longest time that, like, when I was recently reminded that that's a J-Lo song, I was like, oh, I thought that was Ashanti. It is.
yeah.
But, like, I just assumed that was an Ashanti song the whole
Yeah.
time. Okay. Anyway.
The interesting part was that I had rewatched the trailer on YouTube, and so then it cycled into her music, and so it went into like this mix, and a lot of it was her with like Flo Rida and J-Lo with Pitbull,
Yeah.
and that type of mix.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then I remember my one homegirl who was like a big J-Lo fan. She was like, yeah, like when she's singing English, she don't sound as good. And I'm like, but she's from New York. I'm like, okay, but whatever. Like you're okay. And so then she was like, but when she sings in Spanish, she sounds better. So then it went into like her Spanish mix, and I was like, nope, no,
Still not good.
No. I know what she was talking about. She was thinking about when she was singing with Mark Anthony, and Mark Anthony was really carrying it. He was really making it sound better than what was actually coming out. Because it's Mark Anthony. He can actually sing.
Yeah. He's a singer.
Yeah.
This
Skeletor.
is me.
She didn't have no representation for his ass in that movie, huh? I didn't see no kids. How is this me? How is
She's
this
like, this is my dream. My dream is to get rid of these little shits. Just erasing history, aren't we,
I
J-Lo?
just realized that she talking about this is me. Where's your kids?
Where's your babies? Where's your ex-husband?
Like, what is going on? She got the little button.
This is me without my kids. The fuck?
And then wait, hold up. That was Ben Affleck on the motorcycle, right? Right? At
Probably.
the beginning, that was Ben Affleck.
Sure. I don't know.
I think that was Ben Affleck. Why would you have him flip over on the motorcycle and die?
They're like, this is my dream. Okay, let's
I'm sorry. This is too. There's too much here. That's Ben Affleck. I know that hairline.
You don't see that.
Yeah, that's
There's
Ben
like half a
Affleck.
face.
That's Ben Affleck.
His
I know
ear.
that ear.
I know that ear and shoulder.
I watched Maury. That's Ben Affleck.
You see that? You see that ear? That looks just like him.
That's Ben. That's Ben
that looked
Affleck.
like Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Ben Affleck. Exactly.
Look at Tim's really trying to get it out. We can see a cheek. There's a cheek.
Let's look for a reflection on the crash.
Yeah, where's the crash? Come on. I think you're a sex addict. Look at all the
He
sex
crashes,
you're having.
and then she's with a new dude. That's what I'm saying. That's Ben Affleck. I know that hairline.
I know it's him. Oh,
Let me smell your dick.
oh my God.
This is me. Hey, that
Where were
motorcycle
they
flip was wild.
going? What are they
Look at 1, 2,
doing?
3. Bro, that motorcycle flip is wild.
She rolled so sexily
Yeah.
out of that
How
accident.
did he die and you survive?
She was like, I'm good. I'm good. I rolled gracefully. Did you try falling more beautifully? Hmm? Did you try having Fat Joe as your therapist? Didn't think so.
They was like, Fat Joe, come here. Put on this sweater and sit right here.
We'll talk about this next session. Oh, okay.
All right, so what are we doing? You're done. We're good.
We're good. We're good. I have glasses on, so I'm a therapist.
And they put him in a cream color sweater, so it's...
Come on. If that's not part of the dream, I'm going to be suspicious.
real suspicious. And what you know what I like is that like she said that there's like all these celebrities in it. We saw Ben Affleck.
Maybe. Did we? That's questionable, KB. Neil deGrasse Tyson's in this movie as well. Who else did you? I didn't see Kiki.
That's what I'm saying. We don't see no celebrities but
Fat Joe.
Oh yeah, Trevor Noah's in it.
and the buddy from Dancing with the Stars.
Derek Hough.
Yeah, that buddy. We see him.
Oh, that's one of her husbands in one of the weddings, isn't it?
Hey, that is Ben Affleck, y'all. She just couldn't afford to put his face in the trailer. He was like, how?
It was an awkward dinner. He's like, I can't do it. She's like, babe, it's me.
This is me.
This is me now in front of you, asking you to. He's like, you could put my name on it. You could show my ear. You could show me flipping on a motorcycle and dying. Make me die real cool. You can look cute, okay? And then you can go fuck a bunch of dudes. It was just a fight that she actually just brought to life. What if I die in a motorcycle accident? Then you can go fuck whoever you want, J-Lo.
Wait, if she's saying she a sex addict, maybe that's what's wrong with Ben, because he do look exhausted.
He is tired.
He looks tired. Maybe
He's
he like,
sleepy.
how much dick do I gotta give her? Like,
God.
these
I'm
blue
getting
chews
older.
just- they're not even effective anymore. And this is, my dick is
Poor
numb.
guy. His dick is numb. That's the cocaine.
I'm sorry we went back to that, but that,
It's okay.
that trailer just had.
My predictions for 2024 is that movie's gonna rock.
I'm watching it.
I feel like we have to now. This was like the whole point of this was to be like, me and KB don't really watch shit like that. But now I'm like, I kind of need to see it. I need to see it as bad as I want to watch Glitter again.
I was about to say, is this gonna be her glitter?
Yes, I think it is. That's the vibes it gave off.
Oh man.
Anyway, can't wait to see it. I hope Cinema Slayers covers it.
Yeah.
That'd be great. This has been really fun. This was a great episode back. I'm happy to be back, KB. I missed you terribly.
Yeah, this is us.
This
now.
is us now. This is us. Can you believe it? Look at us now.
Yeah.
Can you believe we did that whole dance sequence?
Yeah.
We
I
didn't
just
even rehearse it.
Randomly flip off my chair.
We did so good. This is us
Yeah.
now.
Well,
You got anything coming up?
Of course, I have something coming up.
Yeah, tell me about it.
Well, Thursdays at SNL for Two Brothers Roundhouse. We have a free show. You can
Best show in the
register.
suburbs, by the way.
And Two Brothers in Aurora. So stop by for that. And I get to be a part of Shots and Giggles.
Oh,
Shit. First show of 2024, baby. That is January 27th at the
Yes.
Drunken Donut.
And I'm super excited about that because there'll be some new stuff in there. And some fun
Hell
stuff.
yeah.
So,
I'm stoked about it.
yeah.
Yeah, that's also what I have going on. I'm so sorry. Also, the See You Next Tuesday comedy open mic every Tuesday, except Fat Tuesday, which is coming up
Yeah.
in the Speakeasy and Mojos in downtown Plainfield. Yeah, that
February
show.
13th or something like that.
it's the
Yeah.
same week as Valentine's.
It's
Day.
it's the
Valentine's
13th,
Day
and
Eve.
then the next day is Valentine's Day. The Drunken Donut show. It's our first show back. We've got a couple changes in hands going on. Super excited to be back though. Also, this first show I'm using as my little birthday party because that is also next weekend. So please come out to that. It'll be a fun time. Tim, you got anything you want to talk about?
Nope.
Yes, you do.
What do they do?
Maybe.
Not really.
Okay.
Same thing. See you next Tuesday. Every Tuesday, Shots and Giggles. Fourth Saturday.
Yes.
Yes.
Timmy is doing another podcast soon. They're gonna record some episodes and then drop it, but it's exciting. And you should look out for that when that comes out.
We'll talk about it more when we get there. It'll be a minute still.
I know, but still, the suspense should kill them.
They can keep
You should murder them with suspense, okay?
Okay.
All right. Cool. But like release it before they die. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah. The day before. I'll time it out.
Time it out. Hey, it's been real fun hanging with you guys today.
Yeah.
We'll be back next week.
Yeah. Next week,
Hell yeah.
another episode, another good time.
Mm-hmm.
You know what it is. And
We'll see
we'll
then.
fight over some more cards.
And I promise to hit the opening theme
On
later,
time.
better, yeah.
No, I think you did great. It's okay, Tim. You did great. You did great.
Oh, you put.
Okay, we'll see you next week. Okay, love you.
Toodles,
Bye.
It's time to laugh.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Boredom is just torture.
It was. It was.
And we killed that shit. And we did that shit. First episode of the new season, bitch.
Pull up a chair. It's the happy corner.
Grab a dick.
Whoa.